I was born in Chicago, and when I was 2, I moved to Germany, and then we moved to France for 3.5 years, where I went to French school. And then we came back to Washington, D.C. for 5 years. Then we moved to Turkey, and I went to Turkish school, and I went to German school in Turkey. And then we moved to Egypt. So before I went to the university at Oberlin College to major in philosophy, I had gone to 20 schools in 5 countries. So I went to university at Oberlin College in Ohio and studied philosophy. I became very active in civil rights and in social justice there. Then I went to get a master's degree in social work on the East Coast, University of Maryland in Baltimore, where I studied community organizing and group work and working with parents and children and family therapy. And I got a PhD at University of California, Irvine, and that PhD was on families. And then I came to Madison, Wisconsin, and became part of the faculty at University of Wisconsin-Madison. I got my PhD before I had children, and I was shocked to find out how little I knew about raising a child, even though I'd been teaching child development and family therapy for years. And so I started my usual thing, going to read in books and talking to friends, and found that there was a huge gap. There was a lot of stuff that was pretty new and also historically relevant that people didn't know. And I wanted to bring that information to them. It was information I had used, I'd found and used with my kids. So I knew it would work. And so in that sense, it was very personal, because I knew from my own work with my own kids and then sharing these ideas with other parents that these would be valued things that people would want to learn and know about, and it would benefit their kids if they did. At the university, I very much thought that there were things I was teaching which could be beneficial to people in the community. And so I left the university and started developing theory-based family interventions and evaluating them. So I've developed many different programs, but I decided this was worth rigorous investigation, which is families and schools together for 4 to 5-year-olds. Was one of the social work students working with me said, well, you have to have a name if you're going to work in schools. I said, what? I'm not going to have a name. And he said, you have to. I said, well, go think one up. So he came back the next day. He said, the name is FAST. I said, well, wow, that's good. What does it stand for? Families and Schools Together. Great. I loved it. So that's how we suddenly got a name. And it's very strange to have a name. But now, 25 years later, everybody has names. And it turns out we have a really good one because it's very positive and it has meaning. When I train internationally, I say families and schools together help the child succeed.